Hi folks, it's John Nizman from lastchanceautorestore.com. Today's tip I'd like to share with you, I'd like to discuss an additive for fuel that will help eliminate ethanol fuel problems. We're standing beside one of our project cars. This is a 1959 Cadillac Coupe de Ville. We did a video on this car a while ago. We did a little walk around talking about it. This will be a future ground up restoration that we're going to do. The reason why I'm standing in front of this particular car is because today's ethanol fuel is hard on the valves and components of the older engines that are used to running on leaded fuel, leaded gas. So here in Canada, there's about, I believe that the mixture, for every time you get fuel, roughly 10% of that fuel has ethanol. It's very hard on the carburetors and on the valves on these particular cars, and on the older Mustangs that we restore, Volkswagen Beetles, and so on. So we've made a habit of, and this particular product is made by a company called Star Bright, and it's called StarTron Enzyme Fuel Treatment. I believe you can get this at a lot of local stores. We purchased this at our local Napa store. This is a formula that's very, very important in our opinion. It doesn't take much. It says here on the label that you use 30 milliliters of this product for every 60 liters of fuel. So we've gotten into the habit of every time we gas up a vehicle, we do add some of this StarTron enzyme treatment. What this does is it neutralizes the ethanol that's in the fuel, and it helps not to damage the valves or the gumming up of the carburetor and the floats. A lot of times when a car sits, you get a buildup of almost like a varnish type smell in the carburetors and in the floats. The cars don't respond very well when there's a buildup like that. With a few of the Mustangs that we restored, they don't like to run on ethanol. It's hard on the valves, so what we do is we're now using this on every ground up restoration that we do, and even on this particular Cadillac, I add some of this to the fuel before we drive it, just to make sure that we don't do any harm to the engine. So once again, this is an excellent product. It's made by Star Bright. It's called StarTron Enzyme Fuel Treatment, and they have a website, startron.com, and we purchased it, like I mentioned earlier, from our local Napa store. So highly recommend you to use this in your fuel on any classic car that you have to help keep your engine running clean. So that's my tip of the day. I'm John Nizman from lastchanceautorestore.com. Please visit our website, www.lastchanceautorestore.com. Thanks for watching.